if you are a crunchy lover, this is the pizza that you're gonna make. The goal of this video is the pizza super crunchy Neapolitan style. Here we go, guys, welcome back from Maestro Vittorio Copelli. Almost fall down here. Like you can see here, back here, Neapolitan pizza super crunchy. When I say super crunchy, this is the texture. Look at this, perfection, straight, perfect. This is what I'm talking about, full of air, and let's see this crunch. That's what I'm talking about, look at this. Watch this recipe, it is insane. We get everything from the pizza dough, from the polish, all the flour that you need, the temperature in the oven to make this beast. So now go ahead, make sure you like, watch it to the end, and make sure share with friends. This is the end of the video, so watch it to the end to see how this pizza tastes like. I'll see you later. And here we go, it's time to make the perfect super crunchy pizza dough. So guys, the first thing to do here is, like always I do in my videos, no secret, is to prepare my magical polish. So this is how you make it. Let's put 300 grams of water, 5 grams of dry yeast, tablespoon of honey, melt the yeast and the honey. And now let's add 300 grams of 00 flour. Mix everything, and our polish is ready. Now let it rest 1 hour at room temperature and then 16 to 24 hours in the fridge. And now that our polish is ready, this is what you need. So pay attention of the ingredients, because the key of this pizza dough, super crunchy, are the ingredients. So this is what you need. The whole polish, 24 hours fermented, 200 grams of rice flour, 210 grams of semolina fine, 100 grams of Manitoba flour, 18 grams of salt, 20 grams of extra virgin olive oil. Now let's make the dough. And finally, now that we know all the ingredients, we are ready to make the pizza dough. Unfortunately, guys, you cannot make this pizza dough only by hands. You need a mixer. And in this case, we're using an Autentico mixer, my own mixer. By the way, check out the link below, and if you like it, just visit the website. This way you get all the details. So let's go ahead, put speed number 1, set up the timer, and let's go. Let's not waste the time. What about the water? We forgot the water. Let me get the water, sorry guys. Sorry guys, I even forgot to put it on the board there. We need 300 grams of water. By the way, so many comments all the time, milligrams, milliliters, grams. Grams are the same thing of milliliters. Here we have 300 grams of water. Let's make the dough. So set the time here at 15 minutes. Voila. Speed number 1, and let's add all the flours. So let's add the flour of the rice. Let's add the semolina. Make sure you buy the fine semolina. By the way, you can go and find all this at the regular grocery store. Manitoba flour, which is super strong, because this is very hydrated. We want to have a lot of water. So let's go ahead and now let's add the polish. Here we go. Polish is in. Make sure you put everything inside there. Now close it. Turn it on. Again, speed number 1. And now we need the water super cold. I even have a little bit of ice in there. We're gonna add half amount of the water. So we have half amount here. Let's wait that everything gets together, all the flour from the sides gets absorbed, and then we are ready to add the salt. So let's wait a few minutes. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and add the whole salt. In the meantime, go ahead, speed the dough mixer at number 4. And let's add more water. So we want to repeat this process for about 5 minutes or so. The time to, when we finish the whole water here, the dough is ready. The more water you put, the more you can speed up the dough machine. The water is done. We are ready to add more olive oil. But guys, the dough is really strong because we used a lot strong flours. So to be honest here, you can go really up to 90% of water. The more is the water, the more you can get the air inside the dough. So let's go ahead and let's add the whole olive oil on top of the dough. Here we go. All the olive oil is in. Now let's wait a few minutes, speed up the dough machine again, more olive oil on the counter. And like you can see, the dough is nice and smooth and strong. You see the dough is pulling, the dough mixer is pulling the dough. So that means that the dough is, let's turn it off, the dough is ready. Okay, here we go, we got some oil on the counter. Let's go ahead, put a little bit of olive oil in your hands. And now let's go ahead and let's cut the dough. Wow, it's really strong. I can tell the machine comes out even clean. Done. So now let's move the mixer here. Thank you so much, Autentico mixer. You did a good job. Now, little bit of olive oil. Don't worry about using olive oil. Tap on top. Now, try to open the gluten because this step is super important to build the gluten really strong. Like you can see, look at this. That's how strong it is. So once we open it up like that, go ahead and we have to do like 4 fold, like a t-shirt. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now at this point, let's keep it like that. This part is gonna stay on top all the time. We wanna create a ball. Gentle, you don't wanna stress this dough out. Gentle, with your fingers in between, go ahead and just close it. And like you can see, guys, the dough came out perfect. And here we are talking about almost 80%. So now let's grab a bowl. Again, a little bit of olive oil on top. Spread the olive oil everywhere. This way it doesn't get dry. And now put a container on top and we let it rest for 30 minutes at room temperature. Okay guys, 30 minutes is best by, and this is the dough. So now let's go ahead, this is 6, so we have 600 milliliters of water, so this will probably make 6 pizzas. But so we want to make the dough a little bit more thick, so we're going to have 280 to 300, it's fine. And always keep in mind to keep this part on top. So let's get the scale and a little bit of olive oil here, and now grab a little piece, that's very important, put it under, and now cut the dough, and then we scale. Get a little bit, and then always put it under 290 grams. So go ahead and keep it there, and do the same thing with the rest of the balls. Now grab a container, and then olive oil on your hands, and now we want to close the balls this way. It's very important to lock we want to have like a balloon. So go ahead and put it down there. Same thing with the rest of the balls. Now grab a container, another one, and go ahead and close it and let it rest for 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. We want the dough balls to double up the side. 1.5 is perfect, double up the side almost, and that's ready to go. Here we go, guys, the pizza. We are ready to make the pizza. But first of all, I wanna say how to set up the oven. This pizza is perfect for home use because the temperature that we have is 280 Celsius. So your home oven goes up to 250. So it's perfect to make this pizza at home. And this is the dough, how it looks like. You can see 1.5 times, it's enough. Put a little bit of flour on the counter. And now, let's grab the dough. Boom, put it on top of the flour. So here is a couple of tricks how to make the pizza super crunchy. So let's go ahead and let's stretch. So now we just press. We want to keep the pizza a little bit thick in the center, so you don't want to press too much. So just like that. Now, hands, take off all the flour, and now let's start to stretch. Gently, just press. That's it. Now, take off the flour. So let's put just the base of the pizza. So in this case, we are putting the sauce. Here we go. I'm gonna put the sauce a little bit everywhere. And now, let's go ahead and let's par-bake the pizza. You wanna par-bake it to be able to have the nice crunchy texture. Because the goal of this video is the pizza super crunchy, Neapolitan style. So let's go ahead and let's put it in the oven. Voila. Boom. Close it right away, especially if you're making the pizza at home. And now let's wait about, I want to say 5 minutes. So the time to get nice and gold. Okay guys, let's go ahead and let's put the plate here. And the pizza, it's It's about to be ready here. Let's go ahead, take it out. Whew, I can already tell you that it's going to be super crunchy. If you are a crunchy lover, this is the pizza that you're gonna make. Little bit of olive oil on the crust, yeah, and also let's put it inside. Brush the olive oil around, and now let's go ahead and let's add the cheese. Pay attention, guys. When you wanna cut the cheese, you're cooking at low temperature. You wanna have this thickness of the cheese. Otherwise, the pizza is gonna come out like with a pool texture. Pool texture means that you're gonna have all the water inside the dough. So let's go ahead and let's put the pizza again back in the oven. And at this point, we wanna cook the pizza until the mozzarella starts to bubbling. So another probably 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, guys, the pizza, it's lovely. Oh, mozzarella starts to bubbling, and the pizza, ooh, nice and crunchy. Here we go. Oh my God, guys, this is super. It's perfection. So you wanna make, look at this, how it is. It's perfect, super crunchy. Let's check out the bottom. You wanna make the pizza a little bit well done to be able to have that texture. Look at this, it's perfect. It might seem a little bit overcooked, but I think it's perfect. Nice and brownish color. That's the perfection to make the pizza nice and crunchy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get you the crunch right here. Shh. Right here. Nice. Did you hear that? Wow. Let's give it a taste. Take a look, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Crunch, straight, beautiful. The moment of the truth. Let's see. Shh. Wow. The crust, it's crunchy. It passed the test of the Neapolitan super crunchy pizza. Now, let's taste where the ingredients are. Wow. Insane what you can do with just flour and water. You know what I mean? Let's taste. Wow. This is actually my first time tasting a Neapolitan pizza crunchy like this, even where the cheese is. Insane. I have to say insane. Just watch the video, make this pizza home, and tag me on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this pizza because it's really good. I'll see you every week with a new video. Ciao, guys!